Move or lose it, sister. 2023 KTM 300XC right here. Moving along. We are out on the 2023 KTM 300XC, and I've got just a few minutes on the bike. I have been just getting to know it, so I've been testing suspension, like trying some different settings. I have been getting to know this TBI motor, brand new TBI motor here. And did we say for the drone to go in front of us or behind us? I can't remember. Apparently it's trying to go in front of us, which is fine. I think maybe I want to go down this way. I haven't been out here for a quick minute. Anyways, let's talk about the motor first, because this is an all-new bike, and the motor is what I want to start talking about. This motor is a frickin' fire-breathing dragon. It's a TBI, throttle body injection. It's pre-mix again. Hopefully the drone's able to figure this out, because this is like the most tree area of the whole place. This is where I picked to go right off the bat with the old Skydio. Hopefully she can figure it out. But, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, the motor is a freaking screamer, man. Like, I'm telling you, right off the bat, this thing just screams. It does have a different feel to it. Just a slightly more raw feel to it than maybe what the TPI bikes had. It's more carburetor-esque, I would say. There's just a rawness to it. Now, it is a 300. In my 22 250XC, which I was riding most recently, it's 250, and so this is a little bit rougher running as far as that goes. So that's that. Frickin' thing is a screamer. It's like scary power. Let's talk suspension, okay? This is an all-new bike, all-new frame, all-new chassis, and swing arms new, everything's new. What can I tell you? This is the stiffest XC bike I've ever been on. And I've been playing with suspension here a bit, so let me tell you what I've done. Because it is stiff. If you're a super fast desert guy, I mean, the problem is, now KTM, now this bike is sharing ever more stuff with the motocross bike, like the SX. Good and bad. Okay? Bad is very stiff. A lot stiffer than it was in 22. So what have I been doing? They say put 141 PSI in the fork. I just went to 130, which is how I had been running the fork, the air fork, the last couple of years, 130 PSI on 170 plus my riding gear. And I have now taken 6 clicks of compression out of this bike, or out of the fork, to get it to where it is right here. Feels pretty good. Feels, though, kind of like the Japanese forks. stiffer valving than what I'm used to on these. Here's where I'm at on the shock. First, I tried to take 4 clicks of slow speed compression out of the shock to soften it up. That was okay, but then I started to feel a little bit dead to me. Maybe I'll turn the drone around and get it, see if I can get it behind me. Okay, so then with the 4 clicks of slow speed out, the rear end felt a little, I don't know, dead. And I have the bike, I have the clickers in the standard config. Check your manual. That's where I put all the clickers. Rebound, compression, high speed, low speed. I just had it all there. Then I put 2 of those clicks, slow speed clicks, back into the shock. Tried that for a sec, and then I went back to standard config, and then I softened my high speed, because they give you finger clickers on the high speed as well. So then I softened the high speed a third of a turn. I think, oh shoot, I missed the brake. I've got my Alpine Star Tech 10 boots on. I don't wear these very much, and I have a harder time like figuring out where the brake is. I just missed my rear brake. Anyway, point is, I'm actually feeling like, where's the drone? I'm actually feeling like that's a better spot. That feels better. I think that's a better feel for what I want by taking a little high speed out instead of the low speed. Let's get down here. Down onto the trail. Whoa, that's a deep one. So, all good things there. Well, let's do this little rock here. Whoa! That was a doofus move. Let's do that better. That rock is as tall as the handlebars. Just FYI. Good. Okay. Now, so super positive on the motor. I can't wait to get on the 250 version of this, because I think I might like the 250 version even a little better, especially for this type of stuff. Something I'm trying to figure out. So I think I'm getting into a better spot with the suspension. It is not the lightest feeling KTM 2-stroke I've ever ridden. How's that for honesty? Probably that it's definitely the stiffest out of the box. Although, you know, we can adjust that with suspension. Stiffest out of the box, and also not the lightest feeling KTM 2-stroke I've ever had. Let's see what that drone does. Oh, there it is. Also, I swear, and I'm still trying to figure this one out, I swear my hands and feet are closer together on this bike than they were the last few years. The reason I say that is because my low back is burning, kind of like it would burn when I would ride my Sherco bikes. Burning just a little bit more than I feel like it should be at this stage of the ride, because I'm not far from the truck. I haven't ridden a long ways. So it's either that I'm totally out of riding shape, which could definitely be part of it, or hands and feet are closer together. That wouldn't necessarily be a positive thing in my mind. Brakes are great, same brakes. Let's talk about gearing, transmission. It is definitely, here, I'll slow down here. Let me show you this. So, first gear. This is first gear, okay? Look how snappy that sucker is. First gear is lower than it used to be. Second gear is a decent spacing away, but I would definitely say it's not where first gear and second gear used to be. They're lower than on the XCs. Oh my gosh, that has so much power, so much zip. Goodness gracious, that has zip. And then 6-speed. I'm pretty sure it's a 6-speed, but I haven't been out into, look at these whoops here. I haven't been out into a spot yet where I could click into 6th. But I believe it is 6 gears. I will show you when I can. Map switch. Haven't even used the map switch yet. It's up here on my left thumb. Wow. So much stuff changed on this bike. And it's stiffer. It's a very stiff motorcycle. I'm still on the fence of whether or not that's a good thing. One thing I will say at this point is that means, let's get this drone into a little bit different spot. We'll punch it out just a teeny little bit. One thing this does do is it does definitely make this more of a, in a way, look at that sun bee go. In a way, it differentiates this more from the XCW. Even though the transmission is a little closer to the XCW, because of the fact that it is so much stiffer than maybe we're used to. Holy shiza, this has gotten ripped up. Because it's stiffer than it used to be, it does, oh yeah, wow. It does certainly kind of turn this into less of a hard enduro ready bike than what the XCW is. Because a lot of guys we would do hard enduro stuff on the XCs. So maybe now the gearing could be slightly better for some guys. I'm getting worried about that drone. I think it's gonna try to land.